to Brooklyn, to Brooklyn, yeah, yeah. Them I search all over. I am born in Jamaica in the Moco Mountains. I came to America on my 7th birthday. You asked me earlier how I got into martial arts.
Yeah.
It is a thing of actual racism. When I first entered school in the Bronx, in the West Bronx, my siblings and I and 2 Chinese kids were the only children of color in District 10. The first day my mother says, "Oh, you can walk home with the children around the corner. There's only one street you have to cross." And I'm on a hill. As I walk down the hill, I see the older white teenagers. And the only thing I knew about them was that they were always moving.
Yeah.
The closer I got, the more nervous I got. So finally I said, "Oh, I'm gonna cross the street." I cross and they all cross. So I started getting nervous and I crossed back. They crossed back. And I walked, and when I passed them, they let a door go. And I ran and I climbed into a tree. And the white teenagers were looking up and they said, "Oh, I told you the monkey could climb. See how quick he got in the tree?" From that tree, I thought to myself, I'm gonna do everything I can to avoid these mean teenagers.
Yeah.
And the next day, I found a martial arts class, New Breed, and I made my mother sign me up. Shihan Ras is what most people in the neighborhood know me.
Yeah.
I am the head instructor at Brooklyn Martial Arts, so Shihan is my title. Martial arts, it's a way of living for me now. I'm teaching 49 years, June gone. The practice of discipline and the discipline of practice.
Yeah.
So it applies for me in my art, in my music, everything that I do. We're all involved in building our local community as well as further beyond. I have served as a spiritual guide for the Wailers, Bob Marley's band,
Yeah.
over the years. When Yvonne was the lead singer, Yvonne is my student many years in the martial arts, but he wasn't really being represented. And we met here in New York, started working together, ended up distributing the album Justice. Music is, it's one of the clearest ways I can express through song. I like to give homage to wherever I stop for a time, through feeling the music in that area. This park is special for me. I've written many songs here.
Oh yeah? Where else have you stopped over your life?
I've lived in Kenya, I've lived in Turkey, Germany. I've been all over the planet. I think here, through some of the artists I've met, I am reminded of the importance of art in as a tool for change. When we look at any aspect of art, be it a song, I think it is our heart saying, that's how I would say it if I would be so disciplined. I've always had the idea traveling that the African continent is not properly represented in who is telling the narrative. Mm-hmm. So I think it's very important that all people are able to express their narrative without conditions. So it's been for 20 years or better, life work to push towards creating a media platform for Africa, all of Africa, and the diaspora.
It's going into production in Africa now, right?
Yes, but some things I have to keep very close.
Okay, okay.
Always just been involved in arts, design.
Yeah.
The neighborhood, I'm known for designing many restaurants. I try to use what's already there. I call it repurposing. Like with DeKalb, what I did was Downstate Institute, the largest mental institute. When they closed down, they had these big 6-foot windows with steel frames. So I got 70 of those windows. I sandblasted them and I used them as a backdrop for the walls and the ceilings. I've acted over the years, many years on the stage as a musician also. It just feels natural to be a storyteller. I'm inspired by many things. Ethos, just the base sense of our humanity and how we're all connected. The new generation. I reflect on this often. I saw my parents argue in front of me one time. I was 14 and I was devastated. And then I learned, wow, some people experience that every day. My mother found out that my father had an indiscretion 14 years before. And the truth is, he hid it. My sister tells the story that my mother got on a plane the next day, came to our house. My mother took one look at her and she said, "You're ugly just like your father." And from that day, she made sure she had everything that she should have equal to his other children. So, she honors and cherishes my mother. Time for changes now.
Are you still close with your siblings?
Of course.